After finishing the IIAAG girls volleyball regular season undefeated, the JFK Islanders look to continue riding their hot streak at home. Visiting the Islanders were the St. John's Knights, who brought a big cheering crowd with them. After an early Haley Wigston kill that tied the game at 2 apiece, the number 4 seed St. John's team never trailed in the first set and led by as many as 7 points before closing out the set 25-15. JFK would regroup in the second set and return the favor, taking a 9-4 lead. The Knights stayed calm and scored 6 unanswered points to jump ahead 10-9. Kiana Rivera gave the spark the home team needed to put her team ahead 19-13. After a big shot, JFK took the set 25-23. St. John's took the third set 25-18 and a 2-1 lead in the best of 5 sets. The fourth set went in favor of the home team 28-26. In the fifth and final set, the visiting Knights closed out the match 15-13 for the upset. St. John's moves on to face the ND Royals in a rematch of last year's championship game. ND picked up the win in the other semifinal game over the Academy Cougars in 4 sets, 26-25, 24-26, 25-21, 25-21. It only took one half of football for the Father Duenas Friars to earn their trip back to the IIAAG Boys High School Football Championship game. The Friars defeated the Simon Sanchez Sharks 21-0. Friday night's game was eventually called off at halftime due to injuries sustained by the Sharks. FD went straight to their offensive line to open up holes and scored the first touchdown of the contest off a run by Kyle Gogui. The point after kick was good by Bobby Haddock. Friars led 7-0 in the first quarter. All-Island offensive MVP Kian Artero punched in 2 more scores, one off a 40-plus yard run and the other from 20 yards out. With the win, the Friars will now face GW in the title game. The Geckos pulled off a 20-7 win at home against the Guam High Panthers to meet FD in the ship. GW will be looking to avenge last year's loss to the Friars. The two teams have history of close games and pack the field when they suit up against one another. Ian Napati broke through the line and followed his fullback, who was able to get the block on the linebacker. Napati went in for the long touchdown run. GW cruised to a 20-0 lead in the third quarter. The Panthers scored their only touchdown of the game off a quarterback keeper on the goal line from Trayvon Jacobs. This year's title game between the Geckos and Friars will be played at GW this Saturday at 7 p.m. The consolation game between the Sharks and Panthers will be held on Friday at 7 p.m. Turning over to some bowling news out of Central Lanes, second seed Michael Gadia grabbed his second 2019 Aloha Made King of the Lanes monthly title by topping Justin Mignola in the finals. 202-178. Gadia joins R.J. Santos and Noah Timinglow as multiple title winners in the event this year as they prepare for the year-end grand finals. Third seed Chris Leal beat out fourth seed Ben Timinglow in the Prince of the Lanes finals to earn his first title of the year and qualify for the year-end grand finals. The Aloha Made King and Prince of the Lanes monthly tournament continues November 10th at 9:30 in the morning at the Central Lanes Bowling Center as the island's top bowlers will duke it out in the final month of qualifying before the prestigious year-end grand finals.